All right, we are live. This is DWF news. It's been a while since we've done this, about a few weeks. As I'm pouring my Diet Pepis, we do have a few special guests. It's the first time we're doing special guests. I am here, as always, with my co-partners, Mini Kelvin Gastelum, France Blue. I'm here with the Venom Pro, and I'm here with Phoenix Overseas. That's a shit ton of foam.
By the way, Venom Crow is a slaver.
Yeah, he is.
Wait, what?
All right, we're going to talk about tonight first, April 27th, 2019. Saturday Night SmackDown highlights, quote unquote. Cole and Diego kick off the show with a World Championship match. Cole defeats Diego and retains his World Championship. Were you all there for that?
I will say that, honestly, in my opinion, I think Diego is kind of like a... For me, I never really saw Diego rising when I joined DWF.
He's a bit of a loose
honestly
shocking.
Yeah. Diego has been... He's been on and off with the World Championship, so I guess now if I was him, I would decide to kind of sizzle down, focus on story, focus on his character, and get back up.
Yeah, that's what I want to see him
kind of
too. I'm going to second that notion, especially since when we were at the show, we were talking about a bunch of all-time greats, and he was people were especially gouging the top 10 of all time. And he was talking about, yeah, I should be top 10 DWF superstars, but like you started in 2019.
Hey Scotty, can I interrupt you real quick?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'm not going to interrupt you. Hawxin is.
He is bad. Okay, bad. Bring him on board. Bad.
Right.
Welcome the special guest I shall introduce. Hawxin, the Fed owner of DWF, the man who lost his ownership and gained it back in like a span of
2 seconds. 2 seconds.
It was really 2 days.
Yeah.
Clap.
Shit. Okay, what was I talking about? We were talking about Cole and Diego, but yeah. Diego's a bit of a loose screw, and he's kind of streaky. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and that's fine, because there was a point in my career where I didn't take myself too seriously. But the thing is, regardless of your attitude, you have to have some level of, like, promoting value. And we were talking about it earlier. He was like, what would I have to do to be considered top 10? And I'm like, you could start doing promos for a star, doing some real serious work. And then he was like all mentioning, he's like, yeah, I can be a great heel, but can and being a great heel
I think he needs a manager.
He needs a
he could go the Brock Lesnar route. I guess it could work, and that's the kind of clout Glarex had. He didn't talk that much.
think he's actually stopped going after the World Championship after I believe he said right before the match started, saying this is it. If I don't do it, then that's gonna be it.
He said he was gonna go for.
I will say, as I took that same route. I literally did exactly what he's doing. That is going back and forth with the title. Did that with the Undisputed title. I will say it's not fun. It sucks. Yeah. If I was him, I would just back off, chill a little bit, gains. Put your character first. Yes, gain some momentum, and then come back.
And being the guy who, like a year ago, like 2017, 2018, after being, I think I lost my World Heavyweight Championship. I don't remember who I lost it to. But I remember immediately after, I just wanted to go back for the World Heavyweight Championship because
you probably lost to Kano.
no, bro, dude, I could dress as a woman and I would get the DQ win in like 2 seconds. That's all I gotta do, just dress as a woman. That's what Aurora did.
Dress up as a woman and then boom, you swoon.
Boom. No, you swoon. He's gonna say, no, I'm not a coward. I don't fight women. And then he's just gonna walk out the ring and get my easy dub. What was I talking about? Fuck, y'all sidelined me so quick.
We were talking about
okay, let's talk about the most important part of the highlights.
I was talking about myself.
France. We're tired of hearing you. It's time to hear about me. All right, my name is France Blue, the greatest wrestler that's ever lived.
We heard enough and decided to go out and
Jesus Christ. Dude, what was I talking about? Okay, I was talking about how he lost the
You
World
was
Heavyweight
the
Championship. I wanted to go back after the World Heavyweight Championship, but I wasn't given that option. I was instead thrust into the undisputed scene, and
Jesus, I thought this was DWF's news, not history.
Yeah.
they're interchangeable.
That's so
They're interchangeable,
Scotty.
bro.
He's right, Scott. He's right. We're supposed to be talking about current events. You're talking about the past.
But he
about a year
mentioned the
ago.
undisputed title and going back and forth with it, how that could happen to Diego, and I won the undisputed title. I beat it from
You're just
Aaron.
promoting
Okay, I ended
yourself.
that
You're
streak.
just promoting yourself.
Yo, buy my new brand. I'm starting a clothing brand. Make sure to buy the Scotty merch, all that. The Scotty toy, the Scotty gear, the Scotty food basket, the Scotty egg basket to collect your eggs. But listen,
Alright,
if Diego
now,
chooses
speaking
to
of
go after
Scotty
the
growing
undisputed,
himself,
he is
let's
gonna have to go
promote
back
me.
and
Let's
forth.
not promote France. He has enough left as it is.
Hold
He
on,
has
wait,
hold
hold
enough
on,
clout.
hold on.
Alright, heel
Alright,
Ziggler.
hold on, wait a minute.
I am the greatest of all
Alright,
time.
but
I
so
have
let's
every
talk about,
excuse to promote my
let's
own
talk about
brand.
the promo with heel.
Okay, yeah, we only got past one of these. Okay,
we've
yeah,
only
heel
got past
Ziggler
the
makes a
one
lot
scene.
of dark
5
claims
minutes
about
already.
France Blue, so we're talking about you. We talking about you.
Yeah. So,
Blue has heard enough
so
and decided
if
to
you
go out
didn't
and
saw,
speak
I
to
came
us.
out way differently than I ever came out as. I was not a face, nor was I a heel. I was not Jackrabbit, nor was I Masquerade King. I came out with a mask that I wore in PXT. I apparently shook heel to the boots. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
God.
my bad. I mean, the thing with doing promos is you don't really want to play heel or face because, you know, the crowd dictates what you are at the end of the day. And you can have an
here's the thing,
attitude,
though,
but
it's
it
like-
needs to be your attitude. Don't be coming in with like
No,
a heel
no,
or face
no. Here's the thing,
attitude.
though. I think you're missing the point. Like what I mean is that like France Blue at this moment. I'm talking third person. Yes, I am. France Blue
Who
at this
doesn't?
moment
I'm
right
about
now
to.
is not. France Blue right now is not one person. He is like three separate people. That one is a face, one is a heel, and one is a tweener. What you saw
So
tonight.
it's Mick Foley.
Actually, yeah, that's
He
probably
has
the best
multiple
way to put it.
personality
He is a
disorder.
Mick Foley at the moment.
Yeah.
Yes, that's.
Let's just
he has
promote our
personality
mental
disorder, you
disorders
say.
here at DWF. We don't.
Mental,
They came
yeah.
out as with an ankle.
Yeah,
We don't
got a
need a
bit of a brain
rehabilitation
damage.
program. We already let Corny Rollins too, so we all good.
I will say though, I actually this might be biased because I was part of the promo, but I enjoyed the promo itself. Heel was doing good as a heel, of course. Called me out. And then out of nowhere, France Blue just comes out for this whole new theme, whole new get up. He looks way different than he normally does. He's talking
About
very
his
mellow,
character.
not heelish, not face-ish. He's just talking little, but not but enough to where he's getting his point straight. Heel did an amazing job of selling as a heel, a cowardice heel, in fact. In my opinion, is probably one of my favorite shoot promos I've ever done. So with that in mind, that's all I got to say with the promo.
Here's the thing about the promo. I like the promo as not many people do promos much because they suck ass at them. The one
Right.
complaint I have, and this really just comes down to, this is like a nitpick here. It's not really anything against the promo. I like the promo. It's heightens the rivalry, and it's better promotion when you do promotions and when the two fighters are there for the show. But my thing with heel Ziggler, he does this really strange thing where he talks like real slow. Like he does 2 words every
I
post.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he does that weird thing, and he puts those little dots in there. I don't know if it's character or
Yeah.
what. But it's
I
like
think
very
he's his character
strange. But
because
like he
I've
could
talked
really.
to him out of wrestling. I've talked to him out of wrestling. He
Yeah,
never does that. So
he
I think
never
it's just
does that.
in
Like, and the
cowardice
17
character.
times that
Gump.
he's asked me to fight him, he never talks like that. He's just like, Scotty, fight me, Scotty, fight me, Scotty, fight me. I'm gonna wreck your
Yeah.
ass. I'm gonna wreck your ass. And when I do wreck his ass, he still talks like that. So I don't know why he does
Yeah.
that slow thing. I think it's really just character. I don't know where he picked that habit up from either. But I do
He
like this
didn't do it for
promo,
me.
especially
Yeah, well, he
going
didn't do
into the
that
match.
in this promo, thankfully enough.
Yeah.
Or that
No,
Not-
he
not
did,
nearly
but
as often.
He didn't do it as much as he did in previous weeks.
Yeah.
In previous weeks, we were all getting on him about doing it
Yeah,
every
really.
sentence and every
Absolutely,
just
like,
put 2
I called
dots,
him out.
3 dots.
And the problem is like if he
This
keeps
week,
doing
I
that,
noticed
like
one, I
one
think-
word
I think
every
I
post,
noticed
yo,
someone
the
doing it
Roblox
once.
filter's gonna get at you.
Okay, let's pick on Scotty right now.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck. Dude, I hate talking about
Let's-
myself because the last time I did it, I said I
Now
was
it's
gonna clean
time for
sweep
the
J
highlight
Extreme, and
reel
then
of
I
the
ended up
night.
losing to J
Scotty
Extreme.
getting squashed by OMG Ballers. That's really what happened. Let's pretend that there was a match between those two and he got squashed.
Yes.
No.
Alright.
And he
Did we
also
did that
lost his
last
title.
match we did? Dude, that was my return match. I knew I was not gonna do good. The other time I
will say,
think we
though, that
fought
the-
was at No
I think
Way.
the best thing-
It was Bad Blood,
think
and I
the-
beat him. We were supposed to be a triple threat, but the other guy did a no-show, so it was just me and him. And I ended up winning that match. I don't know if that was the first time I actually won the World Heavyweight. No, it wasn't. I was retaining. But now we're like ahead.
Okay, my
we're
question
far
is,
ahead.
how do we get from a current thing with OMG Balor to you going back to the past about another world? I'm about to smack you back.
Because it's about OMG Balor, you dumb coon, bro. Listen.
You dumb coon. That's the most racist thing I've ever heard.
You dumb.
You dumb coon.
Listen, but this is about OMG Balor and the fun toothy deer. Okay, so it is related. This time I'm not going on a tangent about myself or nothing. What's this one about? Oh, he faced Elias. This is actually pretty impressive since he's an up and comer and he's a pretty popular one too. At that, he's fresh off the undisputed match. One he didn't win. He did get 2 falls. He came close to winning. The only thing, the only recollection I have about that match is that Water choked to Kenny of all people.
Yes.
Alright, but let's talk about this promo in particular. OMG
Whoa,
Balor.
wait a minute. He just immediately went from OMG to water. It's so quick.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize it. I was like, what, water?
No, because Elias is... Why am I explaining myself?
He's on the next
Okay,
highlight.
Scotty,
He's
talk
on the
about
next
your
highlight,
promo
that's
with
it.
Balor.
Let's talk about my promo, okay? OMG Balor faces Elias in the first of 2 matchup with the United States champion Toothy at ringside. I had a PM Hawxin here. I was like, hey, let me at ringside, because I realized, OMG Balor, he isn't always there, and I haven't had much time to have one-on-one with
bad
OMG
excuse.
Balor for promos, so I said, okay, let me at ringside. He let me at ringside, so I walk out while he's doing the introductions and whatnot. I'm standing there. OMG Balor knows.
Okay, midway through the predictions, let's spin the wheel of personality. Now we're going into the kayfabe side of me. Which personality am I gonna be? Okay, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna be the fallen king. I'm gonna be my heel version. So all right.
You're always
All right,
heel.
peasants, let's listen here. What?
You always
Leave me alone.
heel?
All right, peasants, let's do this. Okay, Lopez Dillinger, he's a jobber, faces Water Hardy, who's another peasant. Oh wait, shit, you just said this one. Fuck.
Hold on,
Yeah,
Lopez
but-
said-
No, he didn't say this one.
Lopez said
He
before
mentioned Water. He didn't talk about him though. He didn't talk about.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Bro, Water
Lopez
won.
said
Bro, I
before
was expecting
SmackDown
him
that,
wholeheartedly to
SmackDown was
choke.
gonna be SmackDown was gonna be perfect 10. SmackDown's gonna be perfect 10. Loses to Water Hardy.
How did you?
Yeah.
How
Well, I
do
mean,
you? How do you
Water
lose to the guy? How do you lose to the guy that lost to Kenny?
I know, right? Ain't it? But
know.
the
I
thing
don't
about
even
Water
know.
Hardy is that all these chokes as of recent have to be brutal on him. He has missed N1Cs. He has missed titles. He has missed titles early in his career, in
Basically
the prime
become
of his
me
career.
in 2017.
He's the biggest
Can I
choker
just
as of
mention
now.
something? He went from a multi-time World Heavyweight Champion, being one of the most popular stars, to losing to Kenny and barely beating Elias in
And,
2019.
It's all fun and games
That's
as we're
quite the
talking
drop.
about it, but he's starting to trail
Ow,
that
that
Duck
hurt.
Purdue
You're talking about
thing.
Lopez still, right?
No, we're talking about
One
Water.
Water.
Oh.
Lopez
But he's
doesn't
coming
do
very
anything.
close to that Duck Purdue range, where Duck Purdue came straight out of the PXD scene, hot as fucking nails, and dude, he had a hard fall, and Water's slowly, steadily raising.
Look, let me tell you this. Lopez is a jobber. Case and point. He's always been one of those gimmicks that you just laugh at. You don't take seriously. Now he's
Don't take his
being
entrance
serious.
seriously.
He'd always
No, I'm gonna disagree
Okay,
with
do you
you,
want me-
but
can I
not
continue, sir?
entirely. But shut up.
Okay.
I'm gonna I'm gonna disagree
sorry.
slightly
I'm sorry.
because
Sorry.
like,
I told you, I'm a heel now. I'm my heel persona. Alright.
listen, but
turn.
Lopez earlier in his career, he had some legitimate clout to him, and I don't know what happened because he used to be in like the title scene. The
What
minor
happened to the
title
tag
scene.
team with Paul?
Yeah, but
Tell me
like
that.
you came from the minor title scene.
Paul only
like,
comes around for Royal Rumbles anymore.
Yeah,
that's the
it,
only
that's it,
thing I
that's
noticed
it.
about
I know
Paul.
he's got pick 27. But listen, Lopez came off the like Euro title scene. He used to have a lot of clout about him too. People would like consider him, hey, this is a pretty decent mid-carder. I don't mind this guy being the United States champion. But nowadays, he's just kind of a journeyman, a gatekeeper. He's not exceptional.
He's floating on the low card scale now.
Yeah.
You want to know Lupus' highlight? You want to know his highlight? His highlight is facing Hawxin's discount son.
Jesus
That's
Christ, I thought that was the only heel here.
His
Fuck.
discount son. And that's kind of sad because he used to.
No,
He used to have some level.
You know
he had some air of
I'm
hype
a hero
about
after the
him.
promo I cut today.
But the saddest
Yeah,
part
we'll get to
about
that.
this, and this one really kills me,
Yes.
after
Oh,
Hawxin
God.
put this in as Water defeats Lopez Dillinger, giving Nakamura and Ridge hope for the Royal Rumble. Like, you gotta be playing me, bro. Nakamura and Ridge
Okay, you
need
know
hope
what?
to beat Lopez Dillinger.
We should talk Lopez enough. Let's shit talk Phoenix for how bad Venom
Oh,
screwed him.
I screwed you
Venom,
over so
how are
bad,
you-
man.
Venom, how are you a heel when you come in and get the crowd over?
Yeah, how are you gonna come in as a heel and come out as a
Like, how-
face?
I applaud you, my man. I applaud you. I applaud you with my arm because
I'm
I have
happy
to down
because like
Phoenix is livid.
Well,
Phoenix is probably
this
livid.
man Phoenix came in with the most dead crowd ever. This man Venom just said in one sentence, boom, the crowd's all over. Gosh dang it, Venom, teach me your ways. God.
You just gotta call him a dumb coon and they got all your attention.
dumb cool. I'm making that I'm making that you a t-shirt, Scotty. Dumb
Please do,
coon.
bro.
Well,
Please group
Venom
fund
has
me
his
the
dumb
Robux
coon.
so I
Venom
can
has
wear
his
that
own
too.
different personality. He's got like a gangsta Venom, then he's got savage Venom, then he's got southern Venom. You never want to name southern Venom because he gets a bit racist.
Because that one, that's the one that'll actually shoot you.
If you want to see me go sudden, just let me hop on Doc's account real quick.
Listen,
Hold on. There's a video with I'm pretty sure wasn't it Phoenix who recorded it. There's a video of you being Zach's manager.
Yeah.
and you sounded so my opponent. He sounded like a live version of Forrest Gump.
listen, but can we all just agree on something? How Kenny probably ruined that promo?
He really did.
Yes, he
Okay.
wrecked
the whole
thing.
Okay. Okay, hold up. Breaking kayfabe for a second. And sorry, Phoenix, I know you wanted to do this. But me and Phoenix were talking backstage. We were getting ready for the promo. We were writing it all out. You know, yada,
Y'all
yada,
had
yada.
lines prepared for
Kenny
this too.
leaves mid-second. We're about to start the promo. We're like, okay,
the
so now we gotta redo this all over again. So
Oh, no.
we redo it. We think, okay, this is gonna be fine. Me and him gonna go back and forth, stare down, roll out the ring. Kenny joins back. We both break the script now, saying, okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna bring this man back into the promo because why not? He comes in. He was not supposed to get a chair. He grabbed a chair, hit Phoenix, ruined the whole thing.
And this is the thing
I know,
about
like
Then
he
they
made me
tied.
look like he made me look like a fucking idiot. Like
yeah, but he
It
really
reminded
killed the
me of
chemistry
how-
there because like
to
y'all
be
had
honest,
something going
Venom
on.
kind of made you look like an idiot either way.
Yeah.
Okay, Phoenix.
Yeah,
I
like-
really did.
Like
I
you
was
can
on-
stand next to
sorry,
Kenny,
but
bro,
Venom
and
was
he'll
just
make
too
you
much
look
of a sad-
dumber.
and wait, Venom did better at the promo than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, but
Personality is
listen,
gone.
either
I'm
way,
back to
like
being me.
Venom and like Oddball, both of you, like Phoenix and Venom, were doing a great job hosting the promo. It was probably one of the better things
I
of
know,
the night.
and then we were gonna
Kenny
have a
comes
preview
along
match.
and he
Fucking
just
Kenny ruins the
poops
whole
all
thing,
over that,
piece of
yeah.
shit. I'm still mad at him for it. And then and then I say, oh, thanks for ruining the promo. And he's like, oh, how did I ruin something that I wasn't supposed to be a part of? And I'm like, bitch, you asked for this feud. You wanted this feud only for the Immortal title.
He too
Literally,
was a
he's
journeyman.
not gonna
That's
get
what I was
it.
gonna point
He's
out.
not going to get an
That's what I was
Immortal
gonna
title.
point
The
out.
only difference
He's not going to
between
get an
He's,
Immortal title match.
See, Scotty, this is why I only work for professionals.
We're the two
I didn't
goats
want to
here,
work
bro.
with Kenny. I thought I was gonna 3-0 Kenny in that one match, and I was done. I thought I was done. Man came back for a whole nother match.
But
And I
like,
don't want him in
Oh
this
shit,
match.
we're getting gangsta venom.
Venom's
Getting
not
gangsta
Kenny,
venom.
So like we've made an alliance. So like what's gonna happen is that at the Royal Rumble, me and Venom are gonna team on Kenny, and then after that we just go and fight each other.
yeah, that's what
I
you
told
told
you.
me.
I
That's what
told you I
told
don't
me.
need to team on Kenny to kill him.
But you don't. That's the
Okay,
thing.
but like
Unless your
if
name
you
is,
get in trouble,
unless you're the rare
I'll help.
circumstance and your name
Unless
is
your
Water
name is
Hardy
Water,
and you
you
can
don't
choke
need
to
to team
Kenny.
on Kenny.
Oh,
Which
But
in
like-
that case, you might need some more mid cards to team on Kenny.
like one thing that I was happy about, probably the thing that I'd highlight about the promo is either when I did the chair shot, because that was going pretty good for an off script promo, but then fucking Kenny had to
Bro, I
ruin it.
just farted.
And secondly,
Holy
me
shit.
shooting on Kenny, because that got the crowd a bit engaged and like
Oh yeah,
it got me over.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
But I mean,
I got
Like, was
you
shooting on
over.
Kenny.
he said,
Alright,
I got you.
alright.
Yeah, I know
So,
you did. And I was
let's-
like, I'm fine with you just making a joke out of me, because I was like, I'm not that good at these promos and I've got nothing to fight you with, so I'm just gonna like, I'll just get in wherever I can.
He needs to
Look,
retire
we'll
anywho,
just
but
start
like we
off
gotta
with
we
that.
gotta
We need
push
to talk
on
about
here.
the elephant in the room. We need to talk about the elephant in the room, and that is the pimp himself, Hawxins.
This dude
He
just
doesn't
sitting
pay
here.
women. No, the women pay him.
yeah. Just to start, Hawxin, how long have you been doing these deals with women when they suddenly get title shots?
I mean, I don't want to burst your bubble, but that ain't a woman.
hold on. Scotty,
you
look
gotta
at
be
the-
in kayfabe. You gotta be in kayfabe.
Hold on, no. You don't know. Actually, doesn't have to be in kayfabe. This.
It doesn't have to be.
Okay,
We're
yeah, good
DWF
point, good
news.
point.
Everything's
I've
on
been
air,
shooting.
uncensored. But listen,
Hold on. Okay, so
Here's the
Scotty,
funniest
Me and
part
Venom have
about
been
this.
shooting.
listen. Me and
You're recording
me and
the
me and
group-
Engine. Engine's my protege, by the way. I started training him like a few weeks ago. He
Still
comes to me.
bad.
He whispers me in DMs while I'm watching the UFC. He's like, "Listen, we were supposed to shoot a promo today. Aurora's not here. Listen, can I character you as Aurora?" And I'm like, oh,
Can I
fuck.
character you?
Why'd you put so much emphasis on it? Can I character you? Or
That reminds
Listen,
me
bro.
when Water charactered himself. He charactered himself as Jay when me and Scotty got attacked on that one episode.
Yeah, that was him, bro. Oh my lord. But listen.
Hey,
That's
Scotty,
tough.
can I ask you a question? No, a serious question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you recording the group chat?
Am I recording the group chat? Yeah, I'm recording. I can record in the
Okay,
conversation.
there's only one man to stand up to Hawxin's pimping.
Oh no. What were we
wait,
talking
can I
about?
can I ask something? Why did Dark go from black to white? He went from a black me.
He never did
Being
act
posted
like
on
black though.
That's
He
what
never,
he is.
he
He's
always
ne-
been acting
he's
white.
never black. He was never black. He was Hispanic. He's Hispanic. What kind of Sorrento do you think it is? Sorrento?
Saraceno. Why we just got off topic again, bro.
Yeah,
Listen.
we.
NG,
Wait,
What are you talking
NG
about?
NG
It is-
characters
it
me
is
as
a topic.
Aurora, and
It
I'm
is
just
a
in a
topic.
call.
We're talking about Hawxins and his.
Yeah, Hawxin. Now we're gonna have to get on you
you're gonna have
for
to
this.
get on your head, boy.
Why are you accepting money from a? Am I allowed to say transgender on recording?
Yeah, you are. It's DWF. We're on.
Look,
we're
if
on
it
live.
pays
We're
well, he'll
uncensored.
do it.
Okay.
If I said it, you can say it. If I said dumb coon twice, you definitely can say this.
Look,
Okay.
$20 is $20.
Oh well.
$20.
Okay. Well. GG. Hawxin, why are you accepting money from a transgender for a title shot that he didn't earn?
Hawks is gonna be
Of course
like, I
he's
did it
quiet
for the
now.
views.
I did it for the people.
He said, okay,
Oh,
look, he's typing.
snap,
I
here
guess
comes Hawxin.
I did what I
I
had
did
to
what I had to do. I told you. I did what I had to do.
Listen,
I
can
did
we?
what I had to.
Hawxins is legit.
But wait, Hawxin, how do you feel about that man giving you a kiss?
Did he leave? What does that mean?
Nope.
Did Aurora really give him a
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
just oddball. Yeah, listen, he
Look.
gave him a kiss. Well,
Look, Hawxins doesn't fuck around with gender, okay? He'll
doesn't.
sleep with anyone.
he says,
yeah.
"I do not see
He'll
gender."
sleep with anyone who pays well.
Huh, no,
Sorry, Hawk.
That's 1K
no,
virtual.
no wonder
money.
water got to that.
Can we just look
got
at
to the World
this tweet real
Championship
quick?
then.
This tweet in particular, you know,
I'm
is
gonna
it
have to ask you
showing?
to stop putting so
It
much
was all
emphasis on
just a
words.
misunderstanding. I
Oh, God.
swear.
Is that
At
all-
NG
all just-
Roblox.
It was all just a misunderstanding. No.
No, get the fuck
From
out.
now on, I'm no longer trusting you around females in DWF.
I don't think we ever could. He's always been kind of dodgy. But that's the thing. You never talk, so it's all the same. Next one, Ariel and Leo.
Okay, we're
Face
getting
Jazzy
so
and
off
Monkey.
topic. What was the rest of the card about?
Wait, we're not off topic. We're talking about.
We're talking
Hawxin being
about
pimp-
this. This is
being
kind of
pimp out
on
here.
topic. He said goes
Alright.
out to apologize to Engine until Engine is sneak attacked by Aurora, and by that he means I came out there and I sneak attacked Engine, which was really weird. And then what even weirder,
Whoa,
Aurora
wait a
came
minute.
right
Where
after.
the fuck did this come from?
I tell you, I was
literally what
card,
happened.
bro.
That's what happened.
That was
What? Last.
Aurora came
this
right
happened?
afterwards.
Last night, it was just.
Wait, are you talking about you as Aurora?
What? I was charactered.
Yeah. You said you were character as Aurora, so you were character as Aurora, so you attacked Engine, but who Hawxin apologized to Engine, but he for Engine being secret attacked by Aurora, which was secretly you, but secretly that was Aurora because it was you.
Then Aurora joined the game and was
Yeah,
so
and
confused.
Aurora jammed the game and she was confused. That's what I was getting at, bro. I ain't say nothing after I was respawned either. Like, this girl can
My
just stay
fucking
with her
luck would
questions.
be-
I ain't gonna answer
She
anything.
asked me what was going
as
on.
me, and
I'm like, I don't know, bro. That's y'all.
Ariel and Leo
Hey, what's
Kiak
going
face
on?
Jazzy and
Oh,
Monkey Boy. Ariel and Leo Kiak win only to be confronted by an injured Engine. Ariel takes a chair to the skull, leaving her fractured and sending Aurora a message. What y'all think about that? This is right after I pretended to be Aurora, by the way.
Minus the random match that was put ahead of it, the bad tag team match.
Yeah, that was weird.
I think Ariel needs to stop being stupid and taking chair shots from men.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, you had the advantage there. I whispered Engine because he's my protege, right? I have to give him advice. I said, "Here, pro tip: get the chair."
Pro tip: get the chair.
Pro tip.
All right. But seriously though, I think we basically talked about
We talked enough about
the
Aurora.
card.
bro.
Yeah, no, we talked the majority of the show because we have other things we want to talk
Yeah,
about.
we were gonna talk
especially
about Royal
with
Rumble.
Hawxin's here.
Yeah,
So
we ain't got to talk about all that other stuff. Anywho, let me go get the match card. We're gonna talk about the Royal Rumble real quick.
oh god.
What was that? Hold on.
No. Let's not do the Royal Rumble. Let's not do the
We're
Royal
not-
Rumble.
Let's not
that
do it yet.
last.
Not do it yet.
Not yet. Yeah, we can
that-
do this
No,
at the end
let's
of
do
the
that last because we just had that fucking
Yeah,
PXT.
we just talked
prote-
about the whole
uh,
thing, and we just did the PXT podcast earlier.
Yeah.
What are we gonna talk about now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Devi? What
Uh,
about Devi?
Yeah,
Devi.
Devi. Since the last DWF news was literally
Literally just about
the
him.
one after Survivor Series,
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff that's happened with Devi ever since then. Now, like me and Scotty over here, we both agreed that Devi was being treated unfair. ZJ said, "Oh, I'm gonna fire Devi." Everyone was behind it, even though that Devi was
Even
one of the
though, yeah,
one of the
Devi
few
fought
people
for
from the original
everybody
team
in
that stayed and actually
DWF.
fought for us.
And
So I thought it was just so stupid and
yeah, everyone
saying
kind
how
of
you're
went
gonna say that
sideways
you're
on
behind
Devi.
DWF.
And I think it really just came down to the things he said about guys like Mulavante.
Well, here's the thing: Mula is not in its peak right now. He is literally getting booed.
Yeah.
No joke.
And
We
he's
just
not
got,
even.
he
He
had a
doesn't.
match Wednesday, booed.
The clout went high and then it dropped so fast, so fast. And I think part of the problem is he got over pushed. It's not really his fault that he got that many opportunities, but at the same time, it's
Well,
like
here's the thing, because then he started changing his face persona, his face character in the story to a heel, because he was doing heel he was doing heel actions that caused a poor reaction from the fans.
I don't think he really
people in
recognized
DWF.
he was doing that at the same time, because Mulavante is just gonna act like Mulavante at the end of the day, but he doesn't really know.
Because he doesn't really have a gimmick or personality.
Yeah,
per
that's
se.
the
He just
thing. That's what
does
I'm getting
what
at. He doesn't really
thinks
have much of
is
a
right.
personality. Like, we're talking about
Not to be
Altair with his
disrespectful to the
multiple
guy, I think he has potential
He
in
does,
certain
and I'm
with
not
certain
denying that he
stuff.
does. A lot of people do, but potential
Honestly,
can
I
only
don't
go so
believe he has
far.
potential. If he can't come up with a gimmick, if he can't come up with a character, he has no potential until I see that character.
At least some level of personality, because
But so many people don't even have a character, and they
Just put
are
in the
actually
fact.
making it.
Well, here's the thing, though. That's different. Sometimes your character is you, but here's the thing. That only can work if you are interesting. Mula is not interesting other than the fact that, sorry to say this, but other than the fact that he went in the hospital. That's the only way he got popped. That's the only way he got cheered. And then
huge
Debbie
clout just
booed him
over
because
that
he's
alone.
a heel.
And he's been on 7 title opportunities for the Immortal Championship. That is obscene and unheard of.
Look, actually, I even talked about this in the previous DWF news. Devi is a prime example of a good person who's just himself. He literally told me saying he is no character but himself.
I don't know if
and
I believe that or
can
not,
make
but
any
whatever.
situation hate him.
Yeah, but like I don't even know if he's being true about that, because like if I talk when I was testing for the new arena, he didn't really even seem all that whack. He doesn't act anything like he does in the ring, and that's the thing. Devi has a lot more personality, and in contrast to Mulavante, that personality is gonna get him way farther than Mulavante is just acting like himself. Because when Mula acts like himself, he's very inconsistent with what he does. His actions contradict what he says he sets out to do. It's very strange. It's very weird.
Also, no, I won't even bring up Mula's past. What he did earlier. I won't bring that up. Let's just move on.
Yeah. What are we gonna talk about now?
We're not talking about Mula. We were talking about
talk about Devi now.
Yeah,
we can cover a lot of ground with Devi.
Yeah. Hawxin, what is your point? What is your view of Devi? Because since of course he gave up the Immortal title, he's hated, but yet he was here when people wouldn't be here. When people were asked to help DWF, he was the one who actually came up and helped DWF.
I don't think he's hated, but he's also kind of respected at the same time.
Well,
because like you said, at the end of the day, he did help the company when they needed him most. After everything he's done, in contrast to the company, he's also helped the company. So it's kind of like pushing against both sides.
As someone who's been in, I'm not gonna say I'm the most experienced veteran. I wouldn't really call me a veteran, if anything at all. But I will say though that Devi is probably one of the best wrestlers I've ever seen. He's very good at what he does. If I bet you if he wanted to turn face, he would be the best face in the company. And it's either that he gave up the Immortal Championship. I have no idea for what any reasons, but I will say that it kind of sucks because he was always kind of the center of attention.
What we just say?
Hopefully the new Immortal Champion. And actually, speaking about that, we can talk about the Immortal Championship at this moment. Immortal Championship right now. We literally what I just said. We're just talking about Devi and about his kind of situation, giving up the Immortal Championship and all that.
Did we mention the CEO? He's been asking for CEO. He's really fiending for that position of power. Did we go over that?
Devi is asking for that position of power?
Devi said, okay, one, for starters, last show, he was talking about an upcoming match he was going to have with Daniel Saraceno, I think, and Venom Crow. No, him and Zayn and Daniel Saraceno, because they're going to be in the Immortal title.
And if you didn't know, that was you, Venom.
That is you.
What was me?
No, you were, dude. You were right there. You were standing right in front of him when he said to Daniel Saraceno. He said, "Okay, if I beat you at a Royal Rumble, then I get your CEO spot."
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. So it's gonna be position for title?
Yeah.
Wait, Danny Boy is number one contender for the Immortal Championship.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, so if he faces Devi at the Royal Rumble, is he having 2 matches, or is it gonna be like a position versus title match?
I don't know. I think it's just gonna be Devi, Zayn, and Daniel.
Thank you.
Yeah, no. I didn't mean to cause any confusion, but that's what that's gonna be. Yeah, so it's gonna be Devi, Dan, and then Zayn, and those three are gonna go at it for the immortal title. But he said,
okay, yeah,
I only
Zayn.
mentioned that Venom was there when they were talking. I may be
Yeah, I
wrong
just
about
realized
that.
either
I was
people
supposed to be
are
in the
in
immortal
position
title
of
match.
power or looking for a position of power.
Yeah, but he's looking for the position of power while going after the title. At the same time, he said, okay, if I beat you at Royal Rumble and I win the title, I get your spot as well.
Okay,
He mentioned to Hawxin in DMs too. He said, okay.
it's a triple threat
okay,
with Devi, and we're already going to fucking Royal Rumble. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It was
just said
it's
we
a
want.
triple threat with Devi, Daniel, and ZJ. In my opinion, ZJ is probably the probably has zero fucking chance to win. And that is mainly because Danny Boy beat his ass at a PXT show and made him rage quit.
Wait, really?
Yes, I was there. I watched it. The funny part was that like TTB literally said this is the most scripted as bullshit ever. And I'm telling you, I was on a call with Danny. He was like, that man was sweating balls.
Here's the thing about Daniel. He's been like
not
very
fake.
oddly consistent in terms of wins. It's actually very strange. And I mean, I don't mean to bash on his competition, but when he went into that triple threat with Choke Hardy, and he actually made Water Hardy choke in the immortal title N1C, that came up very weird as me. And
I'll tell you
like,
this right now. I didn't even.
My bet's not on Daniel.
I'll say this.
Definitely on.
I'm sorry.
Okay, you talk first. I don't care.
I'm gonna say this is that actually I've been helping Daniel out with kind of Pro Wrestling. I've been helping out, telling my theories of how a clean works, telling him how to really kind of control or guess how an opponent moves, and he's probably definitely improved. In fact, I'd say he's as good as I am.
I went to the DWF gym, and he's not that bad. I mean, I can still destroy him. I'm the fucking GOAT. But he's not nearly as bad. He's not nearly as inefficient and as inconsistent as he used to be when I used to fight him in like the earlier days. Yeah. The odd thing is, like, he's not. Again, he's not my favorite going into that match.
Kind of my opinion.
I don't to show that he can hang with others that normally he can't hang with.
Funny enough, even though I say like I would of course I am good friends with Daniel. I am very good friends with Daniel, and I will say even though I haven't been paying attention recently with that story, but I will say it's kind of more in the line when you think about it. ZJ's kind of he's a backseat. He's just a passenger in this. It seems more of in line of Devi and Daniel could make a good story, and that should be the center of it. ZJ seems more of like, oh, I'm ZJ. I once controlled DWF for like 2 days. Hi.
Yeah, I think really the only thing about Zayn is that he just has the ECW clout, and they just feuded, and I think that's his only real claim into the thing. And I mean, he tried to hang with Devi in that one promo, but everybody was just looking at Devi. And
like, even though like personally, I really hate if this happened, but I would just rather him just be like, hey, triple threat at Royal Rumble, me, Altair, and Heel for that title that I once held.
Ain't it? But like, you can easily segment who's like more skilled than the other. It's not that hard. You can put these guys on a tier list, and I feel like we all are on the same page of who's actually going to win this match. And as far as like, if when Devi likely wins, is he actually going to get that CEO spot? I doubt it. I don't think Hawxin's that kind of guy to just snake on Daniel on an empty promise, really. Because, nothing he said.
Whoa!
Yeah, well.
I mean, we remember the pay-per-view.
But that's not Zayn.
Okay, you remember Zayn. Daniel did hit Hawxin and Mob in the back.
Yeah, but that's all scripted. That's all scripted. You remember we called it was scripted too.
But still, that kind of still doesn't ruin the point. If even if it's still scripted, it wouldn't be wise to kind of sweep that under the rug, especially because like that literally happened right after like the biggest thing that happened in that pay-per-view.
I don't see any reason to do that to Daniel though. He's been long term, and he didn't express any doubt of leaving. If there's anyone to talk about in terms of who's gonna take
actually,
over,
no. If I'm correct, that was his actual words at the pay-per-view, saying, "Well, if you're gonna give up now, I quit," or something in that line. Hawxin can correct me if I'm wrong.
I mean, that's
Wait,
just
did
really
he actually
that's
say
kind of
that?
nitpicky if you say
Yeah.
that. That's just taking
I am positive.
the small event and the small, doubt of what he just said. Did you
Look at Venom. He's changed from gangster to Venom to weeaboo. Yeah, weeaboo Venom.
I know.
No, the other one was weeaboo.
They both weeaboo.
This is more.
They both weeaboo.
Oh, wait, hold on. So let me get this straight.
This is edgy weeaboo.
Hold on. So this is more weeaboo than, let me find the other one. That is more weeaboo than this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
What type of... Nah, hold on, but I'm changing my profile picture again.
Discord's about to hit you with that. You can't change it.
You know why? Because while you had the other profile picture, you were gangsta. Now you were weeaboo, so you can't hide the facts. It just happens.
Jesus. Another thing about Devi is he was in Hawxin's DMs. He was gassing him up too. He said, "Okay, I just gave you a new ring. Give me the position." And he's like, "No, I'm not gonna give you the position, Hawxin. And he's like, "Okay, how many more animations do I have to give you for you to give me a position?" He said, "No, I'm not gonna give you animations." And Devi went on record saying, "Okay, I guess you're not getting a new ring." Are y'all dead?
I was not paying attention to anything you just said.
Oh my god.
Do I have to tap that out for you? No, I only mentioned how Devi was.
This is more gangster, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I prefer that.
That's the Boondocks, though.
Everyone loves the Boondocks.
What are we gonna talk about now? We just cleared Devi there.
It's American weeaboo-ness. Don't worry about it. It's
American Americano weeaboo. That's what we got.
America.
Black dudes in anime.
Okay, this got really boring. Okay, now what's the next topic? Because we're still because even though we talked about the Royal Rumble, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole just yet.
I got the match card on copy and paste. Like I'm so ready to.
Oh my god! You have too much time on your hands.
Hey damn! I'm about to go to bed soon. Right after this.
This should be in part. I'm not gonna lie. This should be parts. Cause I don't know how long this has been, but
it's normally clocks around at 40 minutes.
30 minutes? 30-something minutes? 40 maybe?
I don't know.
This has not been fucking 30 minutes. Shit.
It's a podcast.
I'm looking at the call.
Yeah, look at the call start. It's 11:09. It's been well over now.
Yeah, for me it says 46 minutes.
Oh damn! I guess
we still got time to pad. We can. It's a podcast. It's supposed to go for an hour.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Yeah, that is my point.
I'm just good at it.
No, we are not. We went off top about 5 times.
But that's because we have special guests. We might have brought too much.
Are you kidding me? I got off topic about 3 times just to talk about myself.
I didn't even get off topic that much. I'm the one that corrected him about being off topic.
Venom is the most consistent out of all of us.
Yeah.
Me and
He's not even going to show the group chat. He's just going to show like his
He's gonna put a link to it.
I'm gonna cut out all the parts with you. I'm just
no, it's not even a link. It's just a picture of the merchandise. All.
It's literally just gonna.
It's gonna be a picture of his profile picture, saying Scotty is the unofficial.
Damn,
which one of y'all are trying to get parts for this?
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm posting the Royal Rumble match card. We ain't got nothing else to talk about Royal Rumble.
Oh no, I was just watching a Revolt intro.
Oh.
Ain't it?
Well.
Actually, I want to ask Hawxin one more question.
Yeah, Hawxin's still with us. I bet he's slumping his chair.
This man, he's probably passed out, like because it's like, why am I here?
Oh, he said he's
Hawxin,
okay.
I also have a question after Altair's question.
That's too many questions. Damn.
I'm editing.
All right, that's fine. My question is, at this moment, which storyline in the heading to the Royal Rumble do you think is probably the biggest or the most? How do you say has the biggest pop when it comes to shows and just the rivalry in general? Immortal title match, okay.
I guess. I mean,
That's a good
it's
answer.
fair,
I'm not gonna
it's
lie.
fair.
I think Danny and Devi, even including ZJ, have definitely been doing their best.
Yeah.
Phoenix just wants to say,
He wants to say all match when we know no one,
Phoenix,
almost
you
no one
fiending at
cares
this
about it.
point.
Oh no! Like every time, like me or you come out, like the crowd's half dead.
I think
Like
it's only
literally,
really like
when you came out,
I
like the crowd
care.
was dead.
I came out, the crowd was dead, but my promo was what got the crowd back into it.
there's only like three legit
I know.
options for what could be like match of the night, and I think that really just boils down to
Thank you, Hawxin. Thank you.
Venom.
Hawxin is the greatest.
He's just playing compassionate.
Reason
You don't care
why
about Joe.
I
Don't
don't
lie to
wanna-
yourself. Yeah, I can agree with that.
That is like third.
Hawxin, we gonna fight over this.
Venom, you fiending, bro. You can keep asking third, fourth entries.
Watch him say the world title match.
Yeah, that's
No,
a
he-
no-show, bro.
No, he's gonna. He's gonna say his favorite wrestler is gonna be Kenny.
Oh, no.
No, I had. Yeah, like I gotta go. I'm
That's a
leaving.
no-show.
I gotta go.
That's a no show. I'm joking.
You playing?
You're so worried
You
about
really
this.
trolling us now, bro. He's a kid best versus.
It's gonna be.
If I had to choose,
There, he finally said it.
oh,
Wait, can I ask a question, Hawxin? Can I ask a question?
Worth?
Why did Kenny get suspended?
Being
What
a
did he
dumbass.
get suspended for?
Got suspended for being an
wait.
asshole.
Wait, he what? Oh,
He got suspended
That
for being an
figures,
asshole to
though. I
Hawxin.
mean, I figured.
for a second there, I thought you said like I banned him accidentally.
I thought you said
I was
I
like,
was about to
These
snap him.
suspensions are non-existent.
Damn, that's funny.
But I'm just gonna say this: Kenny brings no fire to the feud we're in. It's me and Venom who are actually
I think
doing it.
we already talked about that though.
Yeah.
I mean, he's at the end of his career anyway. He's probably just gonna get that Hall of Fame.
Actually, I
He's gonna
think
walk
I
off
think
and
you were. I think you
Wow,
were.
okay,
I think you were
Scotty,
either
okay.
deafened or.
Wow. Okay.
What?
All right.
I said four. bruh.
Hawxin over here.
So every Royal Rumble needs its legends. It needs its superstars. It needs even its debuts.
Maybe I can eliminate Kenny. Wait, not
Pushing
Kenny.
it.
Kennedy from the Royal Rumble.
If you would be so nice, what are you willing to say? Just one legend, just one returner legend, a bit, who will be at the Royal Rumble.
The
Scotty
Paul
Crippen as
Oracle.
always. Jadu.
Oh, boy.
No.
Wait,
See,
what did he
yeah,
just say? What
yeah,
did he just say?
yeah. See, yeah. There's many.
Jadu
Yeah.
There's
comes
many-
back.
Nah, if J returns to the Royal Rumble, I'm leaving, bro.
I love how I say he's returning when he's already wrestling.
He has though.
Wait, he wrestled in the.
Yeah, he
wait, what?
wrestled. He was the main event.
Yeah,
What show did he go to?
You
Jadu came
fiending.
back
Larry's
to
never coming back. bro.
DWF. They've uncensored his name now.
Oh, we
His
can
name
say his
is-
name.
boys, best
Okay.
believe the return is Kano.
You gotta go.
You fiending, bro. Kano, bro. Get out. Bobby Blue Glorious, bro.
Number one is gonna piss everyone off. Oh
number-
my god.
If number one is Wade Barrett, the guy that never moves.
Bro, if it
Them
is
shows.
awesome, bro, it's
It's either Mazzles or Landon.
Landon Hawks. Casey,
Number one.
whatever happened to Casey?
I don't know. I think she just.
What
done.
happened to
No.
the Hawxin family? Yeah,
know,
let's
right?
talk about that.
No, wait.
Killed them all in his
I know how to
feud.
make Hawkson mad with this number one pick.
Zach Ashes.
Oh
Bro.
god, Zach Ashes.
Listen, but I know Paul is gonna be
Zach Ashes
pick number
too?
27, bro.
Yeah, I know Paul's coming right back just for the Royal Rumble again.
Just to win, bro.
Like throw Paul out. Like
Just to see Paul win and then go to
'Cause
DWF
we're not gonna let him win
Mania
another
and
one.
lose another match. The Phoenix Overseer, bro. Y'all really fiending. I think Elias said he was gonna be pick 30. I don't know if that's legit or not though.
I don't even know if I'm in the Royal Rumble. I just
I
know
think I should
if I
be.
am, I'm going
Unless
straight
I
to
lose.
I'm pretty
That's
sure as if you're booked, you are not in the Royal Rumble.
Nah.
Well, I'm gonna just.
Because the one stipulation
just head on
OMG
out.
Valor brought to our storyline was that if I
Or
lost, I
or
was
am I
Mine
wrong,
Royal Rumble.
Hawxin?
Man, y'all fiending, bro.
I think you have to
If I
ask
was gonna be-
Hawxin to be.
If I was
No,
gonna
not
be in the
really.
Royal
Hawxin
Rumble,
takes
I'd
whoever's
probably
there and
go
he just
back to
shows
one of my
someone there.
older gimmicks that I did.
Y'all
I
acting
thought
like
he
this all
only picked
planned
people
out.
that are.
No, he picks people that are booked. If that's the case, what's his name would have been in the Royal Rumble last year? What was his name?
He's
You
in.
fiending.
I can't remember his name.
I would have said that like I had been booked earlier last year's Royal Rumble, and then I arrived at the Royal Rumble, but that was only when I was a referee. And then again, I was the Oracle and not Phoenix James.
What's an oracle?
Still a
Maybe-
bad character. Still a bad character.
Man, how we just gonna go on talking about the Royal Rumble and the Royal Rumble and only like none of the other matches?
I mean, that's
Yeah,
pretty much the
some
only
shit you
match
and
people
Royal
care
Rumble.
about.
But you fiend and everybody. This
Those things
is
are
usually
Number one
sad.
Hawk.
Number one.
God.
Didn't he do that last year?
One versus all.
What, no, wasn't it Hawxin versus who was the second guy? Who was the second guy? Winner up.
Oh shit. Oh fuck, bro! I just broke the stream. Damn, this is gonna take a moment. My bad, y'all. Yeah, that sucked.
Under. I'm losing.
My bad.
Wait, under nickel?
Yeah, under Nickel. Wasn't he the one who had that long ass feud with no, it was that feud with OMG.
Yes.
Yeah, that was him.
Yeah.
Wait.
Why is he following after apparently?
I'll tell you, you're gonna be mad at this one.
Oh god. Send help.
Bro, you a
Oh
dope.
my
You know
God.
Zack and Zach Ash is the same dude. And you said
I'm
Zack
still-
and
I'm
Zach
not
Ash
pissed
is
at my
number
rival.
one. But let's be real. here.
Alex Tatum's.
I have a theory that Venom and Violent are the same person. You never see them together. I promise you, they're the same.
Wait,
He
who were the
just-
same person? Me and who?
You and Violent.
Nah,
I've
that's
never,
it.
I
His
never
face
seen.
that affair today.
Oh shit, serious.
Bro,
Yes.
no, there's no
Look,
way.
Every
Violet-
time I'm on, or every time I'm paying attention, at least you guys are never together. You guys are never in the same.
I fought both of them. They don't fight nothing alike.
We
First
really
of all,
don't.
First of all, Venom does not lag that much.
I used to.
He used to, but he don't lag that much now. You should.
Yeah.
I ended up packing him because he said, "Yo,
If I get picked number 3, I'm crying.
he tried to he tried to cash in his he tried to cash in his RC on me, bro.
Hawxin, I PM'd Hawxin. He said that yes, I'm in. I'll probably be in the Royal Rumble.
Bro, he's gonna put
Okay.
himself at pick 29 just to troll us. He's gonna
Just to
get the
troll us.
free title.
What if I got picked number 30?
Nah.
Everyone would
We
be
all
so
seen it
mad.
because I know we not getting pick number 30. I know I'm getting
Venom's
like
getting
pick
a push
14, bro.
again.
I'm getting pick 9.
Hold on.
I
Let me think of some bad names.
Imagine if Paul was number 30.
nah.
I'm crying if he wins the
No, no, no. But listen, I'm not playing
I'm
with you.
crying.
I'm not playing with you.
Number 1, Doug Perdue.
Corny. Number 30, Hawxin.
If Hawxin is number 30, I'm cheering.
Yeah.
Hawxin wins the Royal Rumble and goes on the floor.
Wait,
Hawxin's gonna be like, that's right, I did it! It was
Wait,
me,
wait,
Austin. It was.
It was me. Wait,
me,
Marcel,
Happy.
guess what? Guess who's number 30?
Lopez.
No, no, he should be number 10. No, I'm sorry.
Listen,
He's
but
been
Paul
number
is,
10 for the past 2 years.
number 27 is Paul. Number 30 is Broken Elias. That's all I know. This is all that I can confirm is legit.
Number 20. He was number 27 last year.
Yeah, he's gonna be number 27 this year. So we're gonna see another Palatano Royal Rumble win.
No.
Unless,
he's
bruh.
won 2 of them all.
No, listen, I got a
he's
theory.
not going to beat my record of Royal Rumbles. No, I refuse to let him beat
No,
me.
listen, I got a theory. Listen, look, Paul is gonna come out, and then James Mate is gonna come out. and James Mate's
Anyone
gonna win a
Does
second Royal
anyone know
Rumble.
who OFC is?
Burger King, you gotta go, Artair.
You gotta
gotta
go,
go.
boy. You stupid.
What? I didn't do
gotta
anything.
go.
I didn't do anything.
You gotta go.
You
I
gotta
didn't do
go.
anything. That wasn't caught on tape, right?
I'm recording. You dumb, bro.
Does anyone even know who OFC Nub is?
Actually, you know
never
what?
heard
Yeah,
of
let's we're gonna interrogate Hawxin real quick. We're gonna so
Did you have to
When is-
breathe in before you asked that
yeah,
question?
yeah.
it.
So
You got it.
Breathe
is,
in heavily.
when is
How many times you gonna breathe, bro?
when is power rankings happening?
He said
Oh, yeah.
tomorrow,
Now I think about it,
bro.
Where's been the power rankings for the
Tomorrow.
last about 2 months?
Tomorrow.
Where has that
That's
been?
also
You've been sleeping, Hawxin. We ain't had power rankings.
You've
for
been
8 months.
sleeping.
He slept that last show too, bro. Why we missed SmackDown that one time?
Soon.
Yeah, he
Tomorrow.
said tomorrow. I'm telling you, he
Can-
said tomorrow. He said in
Can you
general.
give us a
But-
special preview?
Yeah,
Hawxin,
give-
I got something to say. If you do not do the power rankings, you have to give the Federation to Zane for a year.
Hell,
Oh, hell no.
But don't do the power rankings, Zane's gonna take over again.
look in the power
I-
rankings.
If Zane took over again, Hawkson would get Debbie again, and then Debbie.
Hawxin's just updated the power rankings. Actually, looking.
No,
the,
he didn't. You suck.
You suck. You trying to get us to look. I ain't doing it.
What the? Okay, who was the Canadian Slayer? Who was
That's winner.
the?
Winner, bro.
Winner.
Okay, I have winner in my DMs. Whoa, motherfucker! That's exactly what he said. He said, "Whoa, motherfucker." Question mark is all I have to say.
Bro.
Why did he randomly come in your DMs just to say?
Send him the question mark emoji. I don't know what to say to
Yes, he's
that.
still in the DWF disc.
Bro, y'all remember that one copy pasta thing that Corny Rollins sent a while back? I'm trying to find it. Hold up. That shit just.
Who's getting called?
Called in another group chat.
Can I
He's
find-
calling me, motherfucker. Sad face. Oh man.
Okay, I gotta find this one thing about Corny Rollins. This junk was too funny. Dude, we just spam pinged that shit for the longest time. Now where's it at? Don't fuck with me.
Wait, after look what I'm about to say to Phoenix.
Hey, Hawkins, you remember when you made a post saying, oh, if you just recently returned while not showing any shows, just to be part of the Royal Rumble? Yeah, you're not gonna be part of the Royal Rumble.
Wait, here's
Here
the
comes
thing,
winner.
though. Mostly
Oh,
of the choices
motherfucker.
just
Oh,
be
man,
plain
what a
ass water
mood.
with the drink
Well-
color.
I'm back.
Remember Nexus?
So you have winner to hand.
Have fun with that.
Yes, we pray for your.
Man, that shit's crazy, bro.
Is Winner even back here? Wait, I know
Winner
who's.
has. I don't think
Hawkson, I
Winner's
know
ever
why
coming
number
back.
one's gonna piss everyone off because it's Winner.
If it's Winner,
Oh
if
my
it's
god!
Winner, I'm
Actually,
smacking
oh my
you.
goodness,
I'm
that makes so
smacking
much
you,
sense.
I'm smacking Scotty. I'm smacking Hawkson. I'm smacking Winner.
Venom gonna try and smack me. He gonna somehow end up on the floor.
What? Nah, hold up, bro.
Hold on, bet winner's gonna bet winner is gonna spoil
When was
endgame. And here I
Hawkson
am.
adding everyone
If he
back?
spoils Endgame on block, well, no,
If
never
he's
mind.
gonna spoil endgame, here I am, just snap his ass. Out.
That's sick, though. I actually just watched the movie earlier, bro. It's legit good.
Same, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Other than that, Thor is in his best shape.
No, he's not.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
lie to me.
Yes, he is.
really
Like,
is.
honest to God, he is in his. Honest.
That is not his best shape, bro.
How we said we was
Don't
gonna
lie
do
to
Royal
fans.
Rumble
Don't lie to
predictions,
fans
and
like
we
that.
still ain't do Royal Rumble predictions. Y'all fiending.
You bring another. You posted the card.
I'm gonna post this until we start talking about it, bro.
I'm not talking about these
Fine.
matches.
Fine. Okay, let's change it to a prediction
I
panel.
predict
I
that
think
Engine is
it's
gonna win the
quiet venom.
Overdrive Championship. I'm gonna win the triple threat.
What are you? Whoa,
best
whoa,
Well,
of the
slow your
whoa,
roll.
individual-
Slow
Slow your
down.
roll, bro.
Whoa.
Slow your roll.
Pause.
Slow your
People are
roll.
not gonna
You
understand
dare
what you're
say
saying.
that Engine is going to beat the amazing, the absolute beast Aurora?
No, but this is
Well,
like
as
what I
long
was
as
saying
he's
with the
paying
Mortal
Hawxin,
Me and
title.
he's
Engine are good
definitely gonna beat
friends,
him.
so I have his back.
No. Meh.
For a 1K on a pole match.
I don't know. Maybe if I train Engine in like
Kenny's
the last
gonna-
stretch
Kenny's
here,
gonna
then
win
he
in
could
the sec-
actually win. But I really feel
Bro,
like
Kenny's
just
gay.
James got
He's not
this.
gonna win. Me and Venom are gonna team
Okay,
on him.
okay.
Bro, Kenny
Here's what I
wins,
have
y'all
to say
done.
about.
Whoever just said Kenny's gonna win, I'm gonna
If y'all
find
say
you and I'm
Kenny,
gonna
I'm gonna
smack
fight
you.
you if Kenny wins. bro.
Okay, but seriously, the second match is kind of a little bit tough pick because actually Phoenix has been doing pretty good, at least for in gyms.
I know.
When it counts though, he's probably really gonna.
But here's the thing about Kenny. They already said they're gonna team on poor Ken Wall.
Redeem
so
I don't
yourself.
have to team on Kenny. All
You
I
don't
have to do
have to
is
team
drop
on
him.
Kenny, bro. But imagine he clutches.
I don't
Water-
have to team
imagine
on
he
Kenny. He
clutches
wants to
Phoenix
team on
like he
Kenny.
did with Water Hardy. That junk would be so funny, bro.
No, if I go after Kenny, and he somehow beats you, I'm gonna actually cry.
Nah,
Actually, in my opinion, I think Phoenix is gonna choke and Venom's winning.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I,
on a
No.
pointless
I don't know
scratch
if he's
match.
gonna. I don't know if he's gonna
No,
choke.
that
but,
was That was a year ago.
I don't know if he's gonna.
That was
That was a year
That was
ago.
a year ago.
Another year ago.
It didn't mean anything. I totally didn't win a title.
He's on the verge of tears.
Wasn't my
He
fault.
really sounds like he is.
Mom! Alright, Kid Best versus who is
Oh,
Kid
I'm
Best
sorry
versus
for
Apple.
cursing.
that's
I didn't mean
no one
it.
cares about the
Apple. I
I'm
pick
gonna
Apple.
say Apple.
because he is an
yeah.
amazing person.
Yeah, I just like
I
Apple.
pick
Apple, yes.
Apple pretty good. He pretty, he,
Nothing
Undercry
against Kid.
first.
Nothing against Kid. I just really like Apple more
Dude, this
as
is
a
a
fighter.
triple threat tag match. What the hell?
Undercry versus Maverick and Ridge versus Luke.
Well, I
Paul
can
is
tell you
in a
who
tag
isn't gonna
team
win.
match.
Paul and Lopez
I
ain't
told
gonna
you.
win.
I don't even.
I
What
told
type
you,
of
Lopez
mess?
and Paul.
No,
They're a
they're
tag
not
team.
Go
gonna
for
win,
Maverick
bro.
and Ridge.
What? How tag team? What? They
How
don't
you
even
gonna
go
have a
together.
tag team with Paul when Paul ain't
That's
been
what
to
I
the
said.
last
That's
10
what I
One is a
shows?
Ty Dillinger gimmick. The other is a Joey Ryan gimmick.
And he
I
just
don't
got to
know.
that
I
Hawaiian
think
Hulu
I
move.
think they
They're
were put
perfect
together.
10 inches.
They're gonna
I
get
think
a
they were
perfect
put-
10 inches into the
I
ring
think they
before
were put
getting knocked
together
down.
because they're perfect. They're the perfect losers.
Yeah, no, bro. What? Imagine
You
they
know what?
just
Just
kept
because you
trying.
said that,
Just
Just because you said
just because you
I'm
said
saying
that,
Lopez
I'm
and
now
Paul.
teaming you in the triple threat.
Bro, why is the
No!
Canadian Slayer DMing me?
No, fuck you.
all right. To the
team with
main
me,
event
I'm
of the
just
show, Heel Ziggler versus France Blue,
How are you
Iron
gonna
Man
skip
match.
7 other matches, bro?
I clearly pick here Ziggler. Clearly.
Whoa! Hold on a minute. I chose you as the winner.
I'm just
Hold on.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
I sense a little bias in here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Whoa! That's not unbiased. It's just fact.
Listen though, I'm gonna be
No,
honest with
you know
you.
what?
and
I'm
we gonna
switching my
talk
pick
about
now
Heel
to France
Ziggler
Blue
and France
over
Blue.
other reasons.
Listen, I fought Heel about 10
Venom's
times
gonna
now.
squash
France.
Phoenix and Kenny.
France, the moment
I
you
actually do
get
It's
squash
like
it,
about Scotty versus OMG. I think Balor's gonna squash Scotty.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding.
I'm done with
I
you.
actually believe that Scotty's really gonna.
I think that's gonna be actually a close match. Like all jokes aside.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
a-
I believe
I'll
that's
come
probably
up
gonna
on
be the
top. I'm
closest
GOAT.
match.
That's gonna be fight of the
Actually,
night.
speaking about that, which match do you think is gonna be a complete?
Complete what? A complete end. I know it's gonna
Hmm.
be Lopez and Paul. That's gonna be a complete end.
Yeah.
No. Singles, because you can't, you can't really
singles?
count triple threats.
Single.
Yeah.
Complete
There's
what?
only one. Well, no, there's
There's only a few matches
one,
in here that
there's
are gonna be
one,
like real
two.
balls. I said balls.
There's
I meant
Yeah.
brawls.
3.
The Immortal Championship and my match with OMG Balor, and those are probably gonna be the only 2 real bangers.
Wow. Okay.
And maybe the Royal Rumble. Yeah, the Royal Rumble's always fun. Just to watch idiots slide off
Whoa,
each
wait,
other. It's
hold
not
on.
like
Are
you
you
really-
wait? Hold on. Yours. Wow, this card's actually pretty full with triple threats. Wait a minute.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I
And-
was counting. I was like, wait, that's
Yeah,
not.
I was like, wait a minute.
Hawxin,
I was like,
you
wait,
gotta
that's
stop
not
with
many
this
one-on-one
triple
matches.
threat
Hold
junk.
on, I gotta count this.
We just came to a realization.
Dude, like,
Hawxin.
What is he doing?
This
is not WrestleMania.
dominated by like 3-man fights. That junk crazy.
This is not WrestleMania 1000.
WrestleMania 1000. We ran out of
Cole
ideas.
Taker
so we
versus
just-
Corey. Why does Cole change his gimmicks every time I see him?
I don't know. He ain't even doing Cold Taker anymore. That's the thing. This is like how
Honestly, in my opinion, I just want Corey to win, just because I don't want to see another Cole. I'm tired of Cole.
I mean, here's the junk with Corey.
Cole
and
I
Cole.
want to see Corey win just so he can get his moment again.
No, if Cole
Corey.
doesn't win, and
Corey.
like
Corey.
if Corey
I'm
ends
going
up
for
winning,
Corey.
then I have to fight
We're
Corey
just
for the
kinda
World
picking
Heavyweight Championship. Because
Wait, who do you think is gonna win out of Justice and whoever fuck is his number one contender?
are they
Wait,
even fighting?
Hawxin's.
I'm just go with
Is there
Justice. I
no
don't care
number one
about that.
contender for the undisputed?
Well, hold on. Let me just end this feud real quick and go for the undisputed. You probably be the.
Did Jack?
Oh, so
Hermanson-
another triple threat? Okay, cool.
They about to call my boy Jack Hermanson.
Well, why don't you have Daya go for undisputed?
Dude, I have to.
I don't know. Just keep it so we have at least some singles. Actually,
Dude, I have
this
to. think
is
so bad.
seriously an interesting card. It's kind of actually it's more of a half and half with singles. I mean, with single and the triple threats, and then there's that one. I believe there's literally only one match that's really not a normal match, and it's me versus
Hawxin.
heel. That's the Iron Man.
Hawxin, answer me!
Okay, so you just gonna yell at Hawxin, but then not say your question again.
Okay, so is the Royal Rumble gonna be moved to May 11th? Because like it'll
Why?
be moved to May 11th.
Why?
Because I can't make it to the show, and a bunch of other people won't be able to either. Because Australians,
What? The
Sunday
show's
is
moving?
Monday. Sunday is Monday for us.
Oh man.
Oh,
Sunday is.
shit.
Bro, that was
and
the
Saturday is
nicest
Sunday,
PPI I've
so-
ever had.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, so you're asking this man to change the entire pay-per-view just because you won't make it? And I was like, oh.
What
So
happened?
It's like,
everyone else,
they kinda-
others have the same problem. It's not just me.
What happened?
Who? Who else has the same problem?
But Hawxin said to me that a bunch of other people have had the same problem. I don't know who, but he just told me.
What problem, bro? I just came back
Actually,
from the bathroom.
If it's MOM, he's not even booked.
Actually, I have my own little insider, and that I would like to ask Hawxin a question. There are
Dora,
rumors.
Locus, MLM, etc.
There are.
There you go.
rumors-
Oh, I know Lupus and MOM have a problem.
Fans.
There are
Okay.
rumors spreading around that saying that we are getting a new arena that are going to
That's
come
why,
with the
Debbie's.
are going to come with
The
the whole
Trons?
neutrons. Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know if that's.
I can stop having to
Need to
put in
make
my
a
theme
Tron.
in every show.
I know, right? That's gonna be a relief because my
After the
copy
war.
and paste function sometimes breaks,
You know
and I
how
have to
long
type it out.
it's
like,
been since DWF tried Trons?
bro, the last time
Oh,
they did
that's
it was garbage.
Since like
bro.
17 or
No, it's
16.
been since 16.
16. Yeah, no, it was not good. It did not look right.
Oh,
It was
no.
all clunky. It looked like a. Could you just?
Yeah.
You know those big square
the new
televisions
gym?
they had in like 2004. Those
And a
big-
gym with new posters.
No
You gonna-
cleans.
Are you
Yes.
gonna bring back that? Are you gonna bring back that superstar of the month?
Yo, I'd win every
That was
time.
I have a question.
I really like that.
Of course he playing. I knew he
Gonna
was
bring
playing.
back Ignition.
But please update the clean
Welcome back
style.
to
They've been
Dumb
junk.
Questions with Oddball, and today I am joined by.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, okay. That's all you got to do though. Listen, but Superstar of the Month
Okay.
is pretty much just whoever's number one at power rankings. We ain't got a trip about that. And we already know number
Is
one.
Debbie gonna be number one at power rankings?
No, he's not.
No, he didn't.
Because this is for the month of
Not really.
April, and he ain't do the month for leading up to Survivor Series. He said Debbie would be number one, but you know, Debbie not even really doing much.
Number one, Scotty Go. If I'm number two and you're in, I'm making you Santino like I did Unstable Ken.
Hawxin, it's something I've been meaning to ask you ever since the last DWF news, and that is basically what is your view of the whole Moolah and Devi rivalry. I know we're going back a little bit, but it's something that
we
we
covered
never
this
got
to death,
your
though.
point of view in, and we went to see what your view is as our special guest.
Free.
Did you say special guest referee?
For free. Shut up, boy. You fiendin'. Hawxin and Benny are typing. Well, you got 3 Ys. How dare you?
All of you get pissed if I was number 1 on power rankings.
That's not
If
happening.
you somehow get number 1 on power rankings, bro.
It was entertaining.
No,
man.
I think I'd be on power rankings, but like not at number 1. Probably not in the top 5.
Hawxin is like the
yeah.
best wrestling fan or pro wrestling fan ever.
Yeah, he. I mean, let's be real here, Hawxin. You're the one pushing him at the same time, so it has to be entertaining for you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not exactly.
No, listen, I seen it the first 2 times, and I was fine with it the first time, but then he got pushed like 7 more times. And that's
Okay,
a little
look,
too
all right.
much.
This call is getting is dying out. Let's start Let's start Spike. The Spike. Let's start the spark it once again.
What
All
you
right,
talking
Hawxins. Out of everyone in this call, who's your favorite?
Oh God.
Oh
You
god.
fiendin'. I know it's not me. I'm a dick
hell.
to the higher ups, bro. Watch him.
Uh-huh.
He said me. Get out.
No, I can respect that. I
I
respect
knew he was
that.
gonna do some shit like
I
that.
respect that.
Damn.
I am.
Ted's
Hawkins.
favorite person is himself.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm the best pro wrestler alive.
Bro, Hawkson's like that one dad, bro. He'd be like, hey, yo, I'm my favorite kid,
Deceased.
bro.
I don't have a favorite kid.
I don't have a
just-
favorite kid.
Actually, Hawkins, there's.
I'm done. Phoenix,
So, like-
you gotta stop fiending. This is the same dude who said, no, who's your number 1 favorite feud? Who's your number 2 favorite feud?
No,
Until he
I'll,
said him.
I'll fix that.
Bro, you trying to make us fight each other?
You trying to make us
Yes,
fight.
it's supposed to start Spark.
We about to 3v1 you,
Yeah.
Phoenix. That's what's gonna end up happening.
What? Phoenix.
Hold on, I'll be
We gotta,
right
we
back.
gotta continue this
I don't know.
panel. I don't know.
You know
That's
you're
not an
not
answer.
getting an answer from him.
That is.
You're not getting an answer from him.
I can respect that. What do you mean?
Shut up, boy. You
Look,
know you're not
Venom's gone.
respecting it. Venom's gone.
So now you have 3 choices.
Now you got 3 Yo, fiending for real.
Look, Hawkins, we're trying to start a war right now. We're
I
trying
don't want
to really
none of this,
respark
bro.
this panel. So I mean this.
I don't think I'm gonna win because I've only had 1 title reign and it was only for a few days.
He said, "I don't know." You know you're not gonna get the answer from him. He's gonna keep.
So
it in the
basically, what I'm
pocket of
saying,
his
what I'm
hand.
hearing is, I am the undisputed favorite. of
Get the
Hawks.
fuck out. He ain't
Because
saying
you
none
two
of that, bro.
Because you two over here like, oh no, he's not gonna choose me. Yeah, no.
Oh no,
So from a majority vote, I'm the favorite. Okay,
bro.
Thanks,
There
no.
is no vote. This did not
Thank you,
happen, bro.
You see, I am a character. I'm a character myself.
What the
I
fuck
bring
is
I
this
bring
dude
laughs.
on
I bring
about,
enjoyment.
bro?
I bring
Fling,
tea.
bro. You are wildin'. You are wildin'.
I'm here. I love Phoenix. It's just we're really trying. Phoenix is really trying to push him.
You really fiended Phoenix, like. Me and
I swear, Hawxin was trying to give me such a big push, but I kept choking it all the time.
me and Altair out
Alright,
here
alright,
playing,
alright,
but you out
fine,
here
so
like,
we'll
bro.
choose-
I was at the World
Hawxin.
Heavyweight Championship at one point, and then I'm like, nah, and then I choked.
Me and Scotty were actually supposed to do a rivalry.
When?
It
But
was
I
like a
was-
while ago. He was undefeated at the times. And then like he just came back, and I was like, "Oh, Scotty, we should do a rivalry." I was like, "Oh, okay." Then he went
I was
absent.
never undefeated.
Out of
Here's the
nowhere.
thing,
I'm just gonna
I'm never
say-
really undefeated. I
I'm just
go
gonna
on
say
streaks.
this about me. Originally, in 2017, I was choking a lot, but the reason why was because I had a bit of a spiky computer. Like, actually, though, if you think
and
that I'm
Jordan
lying,
Stone,
I'm
but
not.
he made it work.
All I hear are excuses.
Choking for
All
real.
I hear are
and then I
excuses.
started choking for real.
No.
Excuses.
Since 2018 up.
Imagine lagging so much and then you actually start choking. Oh Lord, I need to ask Water what's making him choke. I don't know if it's just like he's like, man, it's a swing of my clean.
Here you go.
Maybe. Oh God, what the fuck?
Yo, we're gonna get copyrighted. You can't be doing none of that. I gotta hit you with the dots now. I gotta hit you with the dots now. We're gonna get copyrighted. You stealing other people's gifs. She's 17. You're gonna go to jail. Yo, that concludes the DWF News Podcast. I'm here with special guest Oddball and Hawxin.
Hey, I can't be sued if I'm 17.
I'm here with my co-star, Mini Kelvin Gastelum.
Wait, whoa, hold on a minute.
What you mean? No, I'm concluding this podcast. We ain't talking about nothing, bro. Oh, shit.